Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's episode is all about the incredible story behind the 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This is not just any ordinary penny you toss into a jar. This coin could be hiding in plain sight and is now valued at an unbelievable $60,717. That's right. A single 1-cent coin from 2013 is making headlines in the numismatic world for its rarity, history, and unexpected value. So grab your coin jars, because you're going to want to check every single penny after you hear what makes this one so special. Let's begin with a bit of background on the iconic Lincoln cent. The Lincoln 1-cent penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first United States coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure rather than the symbolic liberty image that dominated earlier coinage. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin featured Lincoln's right-facing bust on the obverse side with the words "In God We Trust" above, liberty on the left, and the date on the right. For over a century, this design has remained mostly unchanged, with only the reverse design undergoing several updates. Now fast forward to the year 2013. At first glance, the 2013 Lincoln penny appears to be just another ordinary coin minted by the United States Mint for general circulation. It features the now standard Union Shield reverse design that was introduced in 2010, replacing the Lincoln Memorial reverse used from 1959 to 2008. This shield design symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single country, a nod to his leadership during the Civil War. But here's where things get very interesting. Most 2013 pennies were produced at either the Philadelphia Mint or the Denver Mint. Coins from Denver carry the D mint mark, while coins from Philadelphia traditionally do not have any mint mark. So technically, most no-mint mark coins come from Philadelphia, and they are typically very common. However, what makes this specific 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny stand out is a combination of unusual errors and exceptional condition that drastically raise its value. Some of the most valuable 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies exhibit striking mint errors, such as double die obverse, die cracks, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets. These types of mint errors occur during the coin production process when the dies strike the blank coin incorrectly or when planchets are misaligned. These errors are rare and often go unnoticed by casual collectors and the general public, but serious numismatists and coin dealers know that such errors can increase the value of a coin by thousands of dollars. In addition to mint errors, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins graded by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher can fetch astronomical prices at auction. In one particular case, a 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny in mint state with an extremely rare error was sold for an astounding $60,717. This is a huge return on a 1-cent piece that may have otherwise gone unnoticed. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies worth over $60,000? Start by checking your penny closely under good lighting. Look for any unusual features such as doubling on the letters, especially in the word liberty or the date. Check the edges of the coin for any signs of clipping or off-center strikes. If the coin appears unusually shiny, untouched, and in perfect shape, it may qualify for a high mint state grade. If you believe you have a coin that looks unusual or perfect, the next step is to have it evaluated by a professional. You can submit your coin to PCGS or NGC, who will carefully examine it and assign it a grade. Coins that are authenticated and encapsulated by a professional grading service are far more attractive to collectors and auction houses, increasing your chances of getting top dollar for your penny. The current market value of $60,717 for this specific coin is not just a fluke. It represents the growing interest in modern era coins and the rising demand for high-grade specimens among collectors. Rare coins like the 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny prove that you don't need a coin from the 1800s or early 1900s to strike it rich. Even coins minted just a decade ago can hold tremendous value if they possess the right combination of rarity, error, and condition. So before you spend or exchange your pennies, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a treasure worth thousands. This 2013 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a shining example of why it pays to examine your change and learn the stories behind these small, but potentially valuable pieces of history. If you found this information helpful and exciting, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another story about valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket. Comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you want us to cover a specific coin in our next video. Thank you for watching and happy coin hunting! Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters, to another exciting video where we dive deep into the world of rare and retired United States coins that are turning ordinary people into millionaires. Today, we are going to explore the fascinating story of one of the most sought-after Lincoln 1-cent pennies in U.S. history, the 1960 D mint mark Lincoln penny. You will want to stay with us till the end because the history, rarity, and hidden value behind this coin could make you look at your pocket change completely differently. And guess what? The current market value of one extremely rare and pristine 1960 D Lincoln cent has reached a jaw-dropping $62,928. Let us start by going back in time to the year 1960. America was entering a new decade. John F. Kennedy was running for president. The country was growing rapidly, and so was the U.S. mint's coin production. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, had already become a staple in every American's wallet. By 1960, the penny had seen some changes, especially in its design and production techniques. The 1960 Lincoln 1-cent penny struck at the Denver Mint carries the D mint mark, which signifies its origin. But here is where things get interesting. In that year, two major versions of the 1960 D penny were released. These are known as the small date and the large date varieties. The small date version is especially valuable and sought after by collectors due to its scarcity. The difference between the two varieties lies in the size and placement of the numbers in the date. The small date version has the numbers more tightly spaced, and the digit 0 in 1960 appears higher than on the large date version now. Why is the 1960 D penny so valuable? Several factors play into its rising value. First is rarity. The small date variety was struck in much fewer numbers compared to the large date version, making it harder to find in circulation. Second is condition. Pennies that have never been touched, stored in protective cases, or came directly from mint rolls in uncirculated condition or mint state grades are worth exponentially more. Especially those graded MS-66 or MS-67 read by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. And third is demand. Coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for rare varieties that are hard to come by. This particular 1960 D small date penny in top grade has fetched up to $62,928 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, just 1 cent, has been sold for over $62,000. That is the power of numismatics. To identify the small date 1960 D penny, you will need a good magnifying glass or microscope. Look closely at the date. The 9 in 1960 should curl closer to the 6 and appear slightly higher than the large date version. Also, the entire date should look more compact. If you think you have a small date penny, especially one with the D mint mark and in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a potential goldmine. But that is not all. There are even more valuable varieties and errors of the 1960 D penny that can command premium prices. For example, double die errors, where the design elements are accidentally stamped twice due to misalignment during the minting process, can make the coin far more valuable. If you have a 1960 D penny with a noticeable doubling in the lettering or numbers, you should definitely get it checked by a professional grading service. Now let us talk about where you can find this coin. Believe it or not, 1960 D pennies still appear in circulation. You might find them in old coin jars, rolls from the bank, or in inherited coin collections from parents or grandparents. Estate sales, yard sales, flea markets, and antique shops are also potential treasure troves for rare coins like these. Always keep your eyes open and carry a magnifier with you when coin hunting if you believe you have a rare 1960 Lincoln 1-cent penny. The first step is to handle it carefully. Avoid cleaning it, as this can damage the surface and dramatically decrease its value. Next, take it to a reputable coin dealer or submit it to a grading service such as PCGS or NGC. If the coin is confirmed to be a small date D mint penny in high grade, you may be eligible to sell it through a major auction house or online platform for thousands. Even tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors all over the world are willing to pay top dollar for high-quality examples of this penny. And as more people learn about its value and begin searching for them, demand continues to rise. This means now is a great time to check your change, examine your coin collection, and see if you might be holding onto something truly extraordinary. Let us also appreciate the legacy of the Lincoln penny itself. More than just a coin, it is a piece of American history. The 1960 Lincoln penny represents a time of transformation in the country, a symbol of industry and progress, and now, a symbol of incredible financial opportunity. From the humble 1 cent to an auction superstar worth $62,928, this coin has proven that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your old coin rolls, jars, and drawers. Dig through those family collections. You might just discover a 1960 Lincoln penny that could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We bring you the latest market values, collector secrets, and hidden treasures waiting to be uncovered. Thank you for watching, and remember, every penny counts, especially the right one. Happy coin hunting, and see you in the next video. Welcome back, coin collectors, rare coin hunters, and money treasure seekers. Today, you're about to uncover the fascinating and little-known story of a truly legendary and valuable piece of American coinage. In this episode, we will take a deep dive into the rare and mysterious 1970 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This small copper coin may look ordinary to most people, but to experts and collectors, it is a hidden gem worth big money, with its current market value reaching an incredible $92,210. Yes, you heard that right. This 1-cent penny can fetch over $92,000 at auction or from serious buyers. So, how did this coin become so valuable, and what makes it so special compared to other Lincoln pennies? Let's start from the very beginning with a look into the history of the Lincoln cent series. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first United States coin to feature the image of a real historical figure, and it was designed by Victor David Brenner. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent went through various changes in composition, design details, and minting errors, all of which contributed to the emergence of rare varieties like the 1970 no-mint mark penny. In 1970, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck in Denver carry a D mint mark, while those struck in San Francisco bear the S mint mark. However, pennies struck in Philadelphia traditionally do not carry any mint mark at all. But what makes the 1970 no-mint mark penny special is not just its location, but the combination of unique factors including low mintage, unusual features, and dye varieties that occurred during the minting process. Many 1970 Lincoln cents were struck with subtle errors or double dyes that are extremely rare and sought after by collectors. For example, some of these no-mint mark pennies from Philadelphia display strong doubling on the obverse side, particularly in the word Liberty, the date 1970, and the motto, "In God We Trust." These doubling effects are the result of misalignment or shifts during the striking of the coin, causing the design to be imprinted twice in a slightly offset manner. Coins with such doubling are known as double die obverse, or DDO, and they are some of the most valuable varieties in the coin collecting world. In addition to doubling, other factors can contribute to the high value of a 1970 no-mint mark penny. These include the overall condition of the coin, known as its grade, and whether it has been professionally certified by grading agencies like PCGS or NGC. Coins in mint state condition with sharp detail and minimal wear can fetch astonishing prices. One specimen of the 1970 no mint mark Lincoln penny in superb uncirculated condition with a prominent double die was sold for an astonishing $92,210 at a major coin auction. Collectors are always on the lookout for such rare examples, and values continue to rise as more people become aware of the importance and rarity of this coin. Because of its age, many 1970 pennies have been heavily circulated, making pristine examples even rarer and more valuable. If you happen to come across a 1970 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, especially one with doubling or unusual features, do not ignore it. You might be holding a piece of numismatic history worth tens of thousands of dollars. So, how can you identify a valuable 1970 no mint mark Lincoln penny? First, check the obverse side under strong lighting and magnification. Look closely at the date and lettering for any signs of doubling. Next, examine the coin's overall condition. If the coin has full original red color, sharp strike, and no signs of wear, it could be a mint state example. Finally, consider getting the coin evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Certification and authentication from a trusted grading agency can add tremendous value and credibility when selling the coin to collectors or through auction houses. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, collectors are paying more and more attention to rare date and error coins like the 1970 no mint mark Lincoln cent. This tiny copper penny, once used for buying candy or gum, now stands as a remarkable symbol of hidden wealth in your pocket change. It serves as a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value, especially when they carry history, rarity, and mystery. If you're a coin collector, a treasure hunter, or someone who wants to learn how to find and sell rare coins, then keep watching our channel. We bring you the most up-to-date information on coin values, minting errors, and historical insights that could turn your spare change into a fortune. Make sure to check your change, search through old jars, and ask your relatives if they have any old coins tucked away. You never know when you might discover a 1970 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny worth over $92,000. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode filled with rare coins worth big money. Keep collecting, stay curious, and remember, your next coin could be the key to unlocking a hidden treasure. Welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the hidden treasures hiding right in your pocket change. Today, we bring you an incredible journey into the world of rare coins, specifically one that's been shocking collectors and coin hunters alike. We're talking about the legendary 1980 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm. Believe it or not, one of these pennies has recently been valued at an astonishing $73,928. So, grab your coin jars, empty those drawers, and let's find out if you're sitting on a small fortune. Let's begin with a bit of historical background. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original penny featured his profile on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, which is why earlier versions are known as wheat cents. By 1959, the reverse design changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design remained in circulation until 2008. Our 1980 penny falls right into this iconic design era. Now, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny was officially minted at 2 locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Denver bear the D mint mark, while Philadelphia coins traditionally carried no mint mark at all, which is a normal practice for that mint. However, not all no mint mark coins are ordinary. Some 1980 no mint mark Lincoln pennies were struck with extraordinary characteristics that make them incredibly rare and highly sought after. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1980 no mint mark Lincoln cent is its surprising value on the collector's market. So, what sets it apart? There are several key factors that can drive the value of this coin to over $73,000. The first is condition. Coins in pristine condition, uncirculated, with no signs of wear, strong strike detail, and original mint luster are worth significantly more than those that have circulated. The second factor is rarity. While millions of 1980 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, only a fraction of them survived in high grades, especially with exceptional features like doubling errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, or full copper composition. That's right, most 1980 Lincoln cents were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to the ongoing transition to zinc planchets that started in the early 1980s, some unusual specimens may contain composition anomalies, which could increase their value. Collectors are always on the lookout for error coins. And some 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies have been found with major die errors. These include double die obverse errors where parts of the date or the word Liberty appear doubled. Other errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks across Lincoln's face or the memorial building on the reverse. If your penny has one of these errors and is in brilliant uncirculated condition, you might just be holding one of the rarest and most expensive cents in modern coinage. Auction records have confirmed the incredible value of this coin. In a recent auction, a 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny graded MS-67 by PCGS, with sharply defined features and flawless surfaces, sold for an eye-popping $73,928. This sale shocked the numismatic community and opened the eyes of thousands of casual collectors and hobbyists around the world. So, how can you tell if your 1980 Lincoln penny is valuable? First, look for the absence of a mint mark under the date. Then, inspect the coin under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for any unusual features like doubling, die cracks, or unique coloration that might indicate a composition anomaly. Next, check the coin's condition. Coins with minimal wear, strong definition, and no damage are far more desirable. If you suspect that you have a rare coin, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will provide you with a professional opinion and assign a grade, which is crucial in determining its market value. Remember, the difference between a coin worth a few cents and one worth over $70,000 can come down to the smallest details. It's also important to keep your coins safe. Store them in a protective holder, away from humidity and human contact. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can reduce their value significantly. Collectors and graders value originality over appearance. Finally, if you're looking to sell your valuable penny, make sure you do your research. Contact auction houses that specialize in rare coins or consult online marketplaces and coin dealers with a strong reputation. Don't rush the process. A coin this valuable deserves to be handled with care and sold to the right buyer for the best possible price. To sum it all up, the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may look like an ordinary coin, but hidden among the millions are a few rare gems that are worth an incredible amount of money. With the right condition, unique features, and authentication, one of these coins was recently valued at $73,928. So before you toss that penny into a jar or use it to buy gum, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small piece of American history that's worth a fortune. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful and exciting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're going to check your change after this video. Until next time, keep collecting and keep dreaming big. Welcome back to another exciting video where we uncover the rarest and most valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Today's episode is going to take you deep into the mysterious world of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has surprised collectors and dealers across the United States with its incredible value and fascinating history. If you think a penny can't be worth thousands of dollars, think again, because this specific 1981 Lincoln cent has reached a staggering market value of $62,900. And the story behind it is one that every coin enthusiast needs to hear. Let's start with the history of the Lincoln cent itself. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln 1-cent coin became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin has retained Lincoln's bust for over a century, making it one of the most iconic and enduring designs in American numismatics. Over the years, the coin underwent several changes, especially on the reverse side, but the obverse featuring Lincoln remained constant. Now let's fast forward to 1981. This was the final full year that the United States Mint produced Lincoln cents with a mostly copper composition. In 1982, due to the rising cost of copper, the composition would be changed from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a new, more cost-effective format of copper-plated zinc. This makes the 1981 Lincoln cent one of the last true copper pennies, which already adds a layer of interest for collectors who seek pre-1982 copper coins for their weight and historical value. But what makes the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent truly special is not just its copper content. It is the absence of a mint mark and the specific die variety used during its production that makes it so rare. Typically, Lincoln cents from 1981 were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Coins minted in Philadelphia traditionally do not carry a mint mark, while coins from Denver carry a D mint mark and San Francisco carries an S. But what makes some 1981 Philadelphia coins unique is the presence of unusual errors, variations in strike, or in some rare cases, subtle doubling that occurred during the die creation process. In a few rare instances, collectors have discovered 1981 Lincoln cents with unusual doubling on the date or lettering, high-grade examples with full sharp strikes, and coins struck on defective or transitional planchets. These coins, when authenticated and graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can sell for astonishing prices. One such coin, a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, graded in pristine condition with no wear, full red luster, and verified as a rare die variety, recently sold for an eye-popping $62,900 in a private auction. That's right, a single penny, just 1 cent, ended up being worth over $62,000 simply due to its rarity, condition, and collector demand. It's important to understand what drives the value of coins like this. First, the condition of the coin is critical. Coins that have never been circulated, known as mint state coins, are worth significantly more than those that have been worn down in pocket change. Grading scales from MS60 to MS70 are used to evaluate the condition, with MS70 being a perfect, flawless coin. In the case of the valuable 1981 no-mint mark penny, the coin in question was graded at the highest levels, showing no signs of handling or environmental damage. Second, error coins and varieties can fetch much higher prices than standard coins. These errors include things like double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, and transitional errors. Coins with these features are often one of a kind or extremely limited, making them highly desirable to serious collectors. Third, rarity plays a major role. The 1981 penny may have had millions of coins produced, but only a very few exist in perfect condition or with rare variations. Coins with both rarity and exceptional eye appeal often become the crown jewel in a collector's collection. Now you might be asking yourself, how do I know if I have a valuable 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny sitting at home? The first step is to closely examine your coins. Look for pennies from 1981 without any mint marks, especially those that appear to be in great condition with no scratches, discoloration, or wear. Use a magnifying glass to check for any signs of doubling on the date, the word Liberty, or the phrase "In God We Trust." Compare the coin's appearance to high-quality reference images of known error coins online or through coin books. Once you believe you may have found something valuable, it's time to take your coin to a professional. Reputable grading services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company can authenticate and grade your coin. The higher the grade and the more unique the coin, the higher the potential value. Remember, not every 1981 no-mint mark penny is worth thousands, but the few that are can change your life. One coin recently fetched $62,900 due to its pristine grade and unique error features. That's a tremendous return on what many would consider spare change. So take a few minutes today to search your old coin jars, check your piggy banks, and dig through those forgotten drawers. You never know what you might find. The next rare and valuable penny could be in your very own home, just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more numismatic discoveries, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you have a rare coin or if you want us to cover a specific coin in a future episode. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and remember that even a single penny can be worth a fortune.